Hello everyone, and welcome back to another lesson on Microsoft Excel. In this lesson, we're going to go over date and time formatting. It is very important for someone to know about the date and time formatting on Microsoft Excel, especially if you're a beginner. So let's go over to Microsoft Excel and we'll take a look how you can do this date and time formatting. Here on Microsoft Excel, you can see that I've created another chart, a worksheet, where I created a chart where it demonstrates the short date, long date, and time. So basically, if you're on Excel and if you're a beginner, you might see this type of dates as well, and you might get alarmed by it. It's nothing to be confused about, but this is only another formatting of the dates or the short date. So basically, if you want to apply the short date, I showed you in another lesson, in our previous lesson, that if you go to this number compartment in the home ribbon, and if you drag down this in the general, you'll find these options right over here, and in the middle, you'll find time, long date, and short date. So for instance, if I want to apply short dates to these here, if I just apply the short date, you can see that the date format has changed into this date over here, this format right over here. You can see it is very similar to this format right over here. So basically, short date will show you in this format. And for Microsoft Excel perspective, the date of the universe starts from January 1, 1900. So that is what Excel is recorded for, that the time begins. Alright, so that is why you would see this type of formatting on your Excel, alright, a lot of times. So if you find it next time, you don't need to be confused about it. Alright, so let's go over to the long date. So what is the long date? You might be wondering, this could be the long date. This is not actually the long date. This is actually the short date that we just formatted a few moments ago. So basically, if I want to turn this into a long date, I can just simply go over to there and change the formatting to long date. Click on long date and you can see that right now it's in hashtag, but I need to adjust the row or the column from over here. If I double click it, now you can see it's a long date. Now you understand why it's called a long date, right? It's pretty elaborate, Thursday of October 19, 2023. So that is the long date, guys. Alright, now let's go over to the time. Another thing is, if you want to go into more in-depth editing, you can just simply click on this diagonal arrow and you'll find this category over here. From here, if you go to time, or if you go to time or date, you can just set up any way you want. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything now, but I'm just gonna go over to time. Now in time, you can see the formatting is a bit different as well. Now let's select the whole thing and same process, go here, and if I go to time and if I change it, you can see that it changes all of the format. It gives an AM or a PM to my time formatting, right? Now another thing you can do here, if I just go over here, I can actually select the time formatting however I want it to. If I want it in PM, I can do that in PM. If I want it in a 12-hour time frame, then I can do that as well. And also, if you want to select your locale, you can do that as well. Now selecting your locale is very important. Alright, so if you're in the United States or if you're in someplace else, you can select your country wherever you're at, and you can just select that time frame. And basically, you would need an internet connection for this to happen, right? So make sure you have a good internet connection so that you can be located wherever you are. Alright, so that is the time and date format, guys. I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any problem, you can ask us. We're always here to help you guys. And with this, I'm going to end this lesson right over here, and I'll see you in another lesson.